Histograms can be read just like other graphs, but we need to get ourselves clear on how the x-axis works. So you can see that the bins are 5 feet across. Every tree between 60 and 65 feet would be counted in this first bin. So there are 3 trees between 60 and 65 feet. And then in the second bin, we go from 65 feet up to 70. So the question is, does a 65-foot tree end up in the first bin or the second bin? What happens if it's right on the border? Well, in this case, we're always going to say that the value is the first value in that bin. So this x-axis value of 60 is the first value between, or I should say in that first bin, and 65 is the first value in that second bin. So any tree that was 65 feet tall would end up between 65 and 70. So really what that means is that this first bin goes from 60 to 64 feet trees. And then the second tree is 65 feet. It's going to end up in the next bin. So let's look at an example of a type of question we can be asked about a histogram. How many trees were measured in this data set? So this question is not asking us about the heights of the trees. It's asking us just about the number of trees that we have in the set. So really what they're asking us about is the frequency, because the frequency is the number of trees in each bin of a certain size. So in this first bin, there are 3 trees between 60 and 65 feet. In the second bin, there are 3 more trees between 65 and 70 feet. In the third bin here, there are 8 trees between 70 and 75, 10 in the next bin, we have to trace across, looks like 5 in the next bin after that, and then lastly 2 between 85 and 90 feet. So if we want the total number, we add the number that are in each bin, so that's 3 plus 8 plus 10 plus 5 plus 2. That's going to be the total number of trees in the whole data set. So in this case, it adds up to 31 trees. How many trees were between 80 and 84 feet tall? So what we're looking for is the bin that goes between 80 and 84 feet. So that would be this bin here. Remember, a tree that's 85 feet tall would end up in the next bin. So our tallest tree in this case would be 84 feet. Or I guess we could also say this might be like 84.9 feet. So anything less than 85 feet. And how many trees is that? 5. So there are 5 trees is our answer. How many trees were less than 70 feet tall? Well, in this case, again, we find 70 feet on the x-axis, and they're asking how many trees are less than. So that's all the trees that are to the left of 70 feet. Well, there's 3 that are between 60 and 65, and 3 more that are between 65 and right up to 70. So that's a total of 6 trees that are less than 70 feet tall.